Welcome to... Wait, what? Blackout. That's right. Okay, Blackout. I already have one thing I'd want to tell the developer right at the get-go. Because I think hitting space, like, there's no options. And it's just gonna start. My graphics card's whirring right now. I need options for frame rate limitations, please, or else it's an unoptimized game, please. That's basically it. There's no options, as far as I know. We'll see when the loading finishes. We'll hit escape and see if there's any actual graphical options, because otherwise, my graphics card's like going crazy, and that's what happens every time. I fucking run a non-Unity, Unreal Engine game that doesn't have a frame rate limit. It's always the exact same fucking issue. It demands more resources than it needs, and makes my graphics cards go crazy. Almost all the fucking time. It's like, I don't know, I think it's like, I swear like this wasn't an issue back then. Maybe it's just Unreal Engine in itself being obnoxious. But, I don't know. VSync, frame rate limits.
It's time to finish this job. I have to wash my face.
I have to wash my face! Go to the bath and wash up. So, there's no options. So, well... the game isn't spiking in terms of recording, but it's also not smooth. Fuck it. But yeah, please add options. And... options, VSync, frame rate limits. Frame rate limits would solve most people's problems, because then I'd put it 120. What happens is, and I have to explain it to basically every fucking indie developer who makes a game on the Unreal Engine. Like, the game looks nice. I'm not complaining about the game, but for future experiences and every single time I play these games, because it's like every time it's a Unity or Unreal Engine and an indie developer, I guarantee it's a 90% stereotype. You have to add a frame rate limit. I need to make some kind of like introduction to Unreal Engine to indie developers, even though I'm not a fucking indie developer. Add frame rate limit, or else, like, I'd show my fucking task manager, and it's like, okay, well, the game is taking 11% of my CPU. Oh, okay. And 80% of my GPU. No, that's... the game would not demand 80% or higher of my GPU. It would take more resources if 10% of that wasn't being taken already by OBS. My GPU is running at 99 to 100% resource capacity or whatever, because of OBS and Blackout playing a tug-of-war on which wants what. It's the most annoying thing about doing YouTube in the indie scene, is just Unreal Engine developers. Because it's Unreal Engine's fault, because the same thing is the other thing, and I don't want to complain at the start of a fucking recording, but holy shit, it's the two things with Unreal Engine I fucking hate. One, unoptimization unless you add a frame rate fucking filter, or a frame rate limitation. Second, that in the Unreal Engine they make it so if you have VR and Steam VR, and you run Unreal Engine, there's a fucking a line of code in the Unreal Engine that makes it so it presumes every single fucking game you make is VR enabled. You have to look for the code in Unreal Engine and turn that fucking thing off because it's enabled by default. Why an Unreal Engine would presume every single fucking Unreal Engine project that any indie developer makes is going to be VR by default is enabled? Why? It's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. It's so stupid. And AAA developers will turn it off. They know what the fuck they're doing. They'll turn it off. They'll see it and be like, no, it's not VR. We're turning it off. Every time an indie fucking developer makes a goddamn Unreal Engine game, they will leave it on. They won't even know it fucking exists. So every time I boot up an Unreal Engine indie game, Steam VR, it just pops up being, hey, put on your headset to wake up VR. No, it's not a VR game. But Unreal Engine's telling Steam that it is, when it's not. So those two things piss me off. Please turn those frame rate limit and... okay. And turn off fucking goddamn VR enabled in the fucking goddamn coding. Otherwise, let's hope the game is good, and the doors don't open in my face like that again. Because it looked like that game could have potential. And I'm also sick, so man, I really, really have limited energy, to be frank. I took a nap just to try to recover a little bit more. I played, what, the Resident Evil 8 stream for 10.5 hours, almost 11 hours, 2 days ago now? And then after that, I replayed the game on Discord, in a Discord stream, and replayed on the hardest difficulty just to get, you know, the extra secret weapons, the rocket pistol, and the other revolver that's hidden behind hardcore mode in the Village of Shadows hardest difficulty. I beat those, just so I could get all the weapons, and then uninstall. So I played the game for the 12... Well, I washed my face. I've been ranting for so long I forgot the objective, so I was just wandering the house. The 12-13 hours I played in the stream, and then roughly 4 or 5 hours on Discord the day after. I don't know, now I'm suddenly sick. even though I've been staying hydrated and everything.
I think I've got something from the fridge.
Fridge.
I'm really hungry.
I'm hungry too. Take something from fridge. I'm gonna just turn on the lights in this room. I kind of want to see what this room looks like. What is this light power on? Outside? Ooh. This room makes me think of that game I haven't played and really should play, Duck Hunt. Interesting. Was it Duck Hunt? Was the game that goddamn Stress Level 0 made? Duck Season. Duck Season, maybe I should jump into it, to be honest. The VR version, honestly. Duck Season. I really should get into that. $20. I wouldn't play the desktop version. Definitely VR since I have VR. But yeah, this is what it really reminded me of. The room in it. Weird. Doomed. Good level design though. I don't know if I appreciate these dirty, grungy couches though. Anyways, yeah. Fridge. I can't keep getting too distracted. Fridge. Wonder what the timeline is. This place does not look modern. Or it's just an old house. Hold on, let me look at this kitchen though. Kitchen. Oh. I'm trying to think, would this kitchen be nice in real life? Would I like this kitchen? Would I like being in this kitchen? Would I like to... Ooh, look at this sink size. God damn. I could leave so many dishes in there to get grungy and leave for weeks without cleaning. Pizza. Chewing noises, please. God damn, that was annoying. Okay, what now? Why do I have a plate of toast here and a fucking plate of toast over here? Okay, this guy's fucking horrible. I don't like him already. And he left the bread out to dry. That is a fucking crime I cannot forgive. And there's also still a slice of pizza I ate in there. There's one just sitting here. Why the this is a crime to me, being a breadaholic. You do not leave bread out in the open to dry. Unless it came just out of the oven, you just baked it, and you're trying to let it cool off. Understandable. But based on what I'm seeing right here, and here, he's just left it out to fucking get stale. And that...
I'm tired. I have to sleep a few hours.
And there's a table for 2 people to eat. No one here to eat. You just left pizza out here and more fucking toast. More pizza. 4 slices of pizza and 6 slices of toast. I'm sure there's fucking plates of toast elsewhere in this goddamn house. Fuck this person. Fuck this main protagonist. Is there toast over here too? Oh, thank God for that. It's books. Fucking piece of shit, main protagonist. Okay. Okay. Let's get some sleep because this guy's fucking... Why would there be a locked door? That would probably be a bathroom. Why would it be locked? Why would bathrooms be locked? Unless someone lives with me and they're just in it. Who's messaging me? Taking a while to MS download? Download? What's this? Ogle? Story page is under destruction. Oh, okay. Carl. Hey, Davis. I'd like to discuss with you your results of our no contract Nixon's chemical factory. So the contract was signed 10 months ago. In the beginning, the outcome was under a big question. We provided them with high-quality raw materials for their production chain, but one supply was with a big percentage of waste. So how did you solve the problem? We changed the delivery and suggested them a discount on the following dispatch. Now our total turnover is over $2 billion. It is 5% higher than what we expected, so they are happy with our delivery terms and payments. What is more, we are discussing their new project now. Wow, fantastic. Criminals do not die by the hands of the law. They die by the hands of the victims. You've made a huge mistake. If you don't remember. Okay, edgelord, I mean, you don't even have a fucking profile picture. You got no way out. I'll just click on Nikita. Yep, that is a house, I guess. Joel Miller. This is the beginning of your history. Okay. We are writing to inform you that you're ready to accept you for your employment company. Oh, okay. Anything else? Can't call them, unfortunately. Alright, whatever. Hint, if you want to close the window, just hit the... I'm good. I'm still looking. Doomed. Exited unexpected... What is this? Windows ME? Jesus Christ. Retry. Oh. Oh. This guy's computer's garbage. Oh. Oh. I can't... Oh. Well... So the game... Wait. Oh, let me exit. Ah, Jesus Christ. But I think maybe I have to hit Davis Clark. No, that's fine. I'm not sure if Doom.exe is just... That's just a joke, maybe. I'm gonna go to bed. I thought I was gonna, like, start playing the game if I start playing Doomed, but... Okay. Yes, let me leave. Oh. Click in the lower left corner. I'm doing that. Oh, fuck, finally. It took a lot of tries. Go to bed. Go to bed. I've been procrastinating way too much in this episode. Sleep. This guy said he wanted to sleep, right? Or did I already go to sleep because it's really dark? I can't... Wait. Did my guy sleep while on the computer? Because there's no light over here. Door's closed. Oh, hello. Close the curtains. So wait, is this a candlelight on this side and a lamp on the other? Take the candle? There we go. I guess the power went out. Are we gonna get haunted for a crime of making bread stale? Also, wait. Wait. Now there's one light switch here? There used to be two. Also, what is my objective? Just roam the house. There we go. Ah, yes, fancy candlelit dinner with pizza and toast. Mannequins. Mannequins. Very scary. Okay. My house got really dirty. Fantastic. Oh, this is not my house anymore. We got transported to a fantasy world. Maybe it's what happens when the guy only drinks soda and eats pizza. You didn't drink enough water. So now I'm being punished by the grunge gods. The grunge gods exist, you know. They punish those who live grungy lifestyles. They don't drink and eat appropriately. And they don't do the dishes. Bathroom. Washing machine or dryer in the bathroom. Or just a dryer but not a washing machine. Weird. Hey, fox. Cute. Oh no, an empty fridge. Well, at least there's no bread becoming stale, but there's fucking more toast all over the place. 2 baby tables? At least this place is nice and clean now. No Atari on the floor. What Super 40? Is that a YouTuber or something? Oh god, I just realized, looking at the stream, although it's not leg spiking and like in a choppiness, but it is not smooth. That's upsetting. If the developers want the game to be running smoothly or recordings to be smooth, then yeah, they're gonna have to take my suggestion. And I'm not sure if there's anything I'm meant to do here except repeat the cycle. This better not have turned into a fucking PT clone, I swear to god. But otherwise, the game is running smoothly, but it's not going to be recorded smoothly because my GPU is at 100% processing. Am I missing something? I think this has turned into PT. God damn it. Because this moved, I think, slightly. And this room is dark now. Okay, so it's either we look and find something, or we continue the cycle until we can no longer just walk through this door repeatedly. God damn it. I hate PT clones, please don't. I don't think there's anything for... Don't think there's anything here for me. Maybe something's in here now. Nope, can't turn it off. Alrighty then. don't think there's anything I can do. I'll theorize I'm meant to let this run until it stops. I guess so. Please don't tell me that was it. God damn it, really? They wouldn't let me leave until I continue listening to the fucking TV noise? Then I can leave? Oh, this better not be the rest of the game, I swear to God. It's just PT. You can't tell me it isn't fucking PT. PT with mannequins. It better change things up. It better not just be the same thing. We all re-slaves? We all are. There's an A right there. It looked like part of the painting. We all are slaves. Loser? Oh, okay. This candle's not really doing anything. But yeah, no, I'm hoping also that the game... I can't see shit. I'm hoping the game has not just went from, oh hey, interesting, you're this grungy loser who eats shitty food and then went to bed and then mannequins, but then it suddenly turned into PT, I swear to God. That'd make me very immensely disappointed. What's up? I see you in there. How you doing? Just in the corner. Where you sort of belong, let's be honest. It's got a pretty decent ass for a mannequin. Yeah, what's up? You're in my way. Thanks. Damn that ass! I'd fucking spank that shit. But it's as I usually say. To neutralize a serious situation, you must take control of the situation with humor. Not humor as in like YouTube humor or YouTuber humor, but like if I were in this situation as this character and weird shit was happening that I could not logically explain, then I try to make light of the situation to disarm serious? The door's in my way? That's pretty pathetic. Should probably make it so I can open the door and not get cock blocked by the door level design wise, but hey, that's just me. But yeah, I'd spank that fucking mannequin's ass and be like, hey, nice ass. Okay, went from being PT to the SCP stairwell. We shall see. The mannequins seem upset. Or was it maybe the pizza in the fridge belonged to the mannequin and the mannequin's like my roommate and I ate his pizza without asking? Then I'd say I deserve this fate. Hey buddy, if you continue eating that pizza, all that's going to go right down your ass. You know, keep eating that pizza, it's going to go down right to your trunk, man. Or junk in the trunk, man. Well, at least this is not PT. This will be a welcome change to me. But I wonder why a helix of all things. And I wish I moved faster. Can I just skip things by jumping down? There we go. Excellent. I didn't want to walk down this spiral stairs. Fuck that. I already moved slow enough as is. I'm all out of G fuel. All that's left is the sandy beach on the bottom. G Fuel drinker problems. You think, oh yeah, well G Fuel, well you just shake the powder in it? There's always powder on the bottom. It will never go away. Everyone who drinks G Fuel is the same. Oh. Don't tell me I'm dead. That better be part of the game. Or do I have to walk on the rails? Oh, I have to walk on the rails. I guess. Oh, my vision. Oh, God. I guess that's what I was meant to do. I think, I hope. Am I meant to jump? No, okay, good. I was afraid this was a pit. Yeah, as I slowly walk in this direction, yeah, G Fuel. Every time you use G Fuel, man, there's a sandy beach on the bottom. You just cannot. This little amount here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this little amount on the bottom. Never drink it. Never. Be pure concentrated powder beach of flavor. Just. Oh. Oh. Shit. Okay, tightrope. Oh, but why? Oh God. Oh God, that's. This is. Oh, this is gonna fuck with me. The fucking double, triple village. Oh God. It's like, it's not even the white line, it's the gray. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Oh, come on. None of them have to do it from the beginning. Aw, man, you're kidding me. I did little jumps, man. God damn it. But yeah, it's like the fucking darker line rather than the other way around. You'd think, oh, you have to follow the dark lines, not the white lines. Oh. Okay, how about if I just jump here? Oh, this is fucking with me though. No. Ooh. Okay, no fucking dying. I don't want to die repeatedly, then give up. It hasn't. Ugh. Really fucking with my vision. And they're making me platform and jump while my vision fucks around like this. Your mind makes you want to walk where the white line is here, but it's the dark colored one. Usually it's not that way. It visually messes with your brain for it being the darker colored palette because your brain wants to track the brighter lines. Oh, that was miserable. No more, please. I'd prefer going back to PT, perhaps. Oh, forest. Oh, this is okay. I still wish I could move faster, though. It is nice visually, but... I don't know which direction to go. Up or that way. I don't know if I can grab anything from the truck either. And we'll go this way. Slowly, I have to think of conversations while... Oh. Or they make a pathway up here, but nothing's there. Okay, an invisible wall. Let's slowly walk this way. And... Like, it's got nice, it's a nice forest. like nothing's happening. So I mean, I'd either like to move faster or I have to pass the time. Makes it a little awkward for YouTubers, arguably. For non-commentary channels, oh boy. All they had to do is hold W and they got content. For a position like mine, it's kind of awkward. Because we're just wandering. That's why I don't really play walking simulators much, because then it's just like, you guys want me to shut the fuck up, or you guys want me to try to make conversation? I don't know. I don't know. You have to try to juggle the two, you know? Female mannequin with titties and looks fleshy, but not the head, but the body? Is this your leader? Yes. Okay. I knew it. Waking up on the oh wait, this is a different computer. Why do I have two monitors now? I'm at work. Yeah. Ew, an office space with a window in it so people can awkwardly look at me. Cup of coffee from the kitchen. What is this here for? It's like the thing for light for like in dentists? Ugh, I hate that. Doors opening towards you in games. Bane of my existence. Am I in high heels? CIA, what? Why is this place a fucking shithole? I mean, is the CIA? I don't know. Maybe it's like the offices are a shithole, but the front lobby that they try to make it look as formal and professional as possible. I don't know, man. CIA security, not to be confused with the intelligence agency, of course, of course. Actually, I don't even know if you'd be able to really... Would you be able to make a private industry that has the acronym CIA without causing issues? I don't even know. What is this big bag? No idea. This is... Wait, oh yeah, coffee cup. Almost forgot. Is this my coffee cup? Let's just take someone else's. Now what? The game just told me to take it, but not what else to do. Take the coffee cup and go back to the office? Take the coffee cup and fill it? I like that there's an objective to get the coffee cup, but if you're gonna give me objectives, at least tell me what to do afterwards. I'm gonna presume... I have to go back to my office, maybe? Or go this way. Alright, well, we'll slowly go back to my office. I'll just magically teleport when I've reached my office or something happens. Why is there a grungy, broken... fucking, like, external payphone in a private security firm office? It's the kind of shit you'd see, like, in a subway station. What the fuck is this even doing here? It just does not look... It doesn't look right. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know CIA security, what they do. I don't know what the company is, but the fact that it's a payphone just randomly there, and it's super grungy. And this place looks like a fucking shithole anyways. Like, got wet floor, got fucking shit everywhere. It's disorganized. This guy's workplace is pretty much like really shitty, so whatever. Okay, hello.
Hey David, I'm sorry to bother you. I know what you probably of work some, but we received information from Neco's chemical factory about other information about mine, further investigation.
Hey man, it's alright. Let me finish my coffee and I'll make way to move on. I will arrive on the side of the incident in about an hour.
This guy's really mumbly. Is he just dead?
I'll contact you guys right now.
Is he just dead tired?
Let me know when you're in the edition and if you need it.
Okay.
Chemical diversion. Why didn't they eliminate this problem immediately?
Who knows? Where am I going now? Never mind. I will close my eyes, slurp my coffee, take the folder with documents on the table. Oh, that one. Okay. Go to exit. Oh boy. Let's go all the way back to the other side of the hallway. Unless something unpredictable happens. Where you'll think, oh no, not the monotony of going down the hallway we were just at, but what if something happens in between the slow movement towards the exit? Oh, or am I just like legit going here? Or there's gonna be a jump scare as soon as I reach the exit? Like a mannequin. Oh, no, legit. I just slowly, boringly walked towards the exit and nothing happened. Oh, okay. Really? What? It just ends with me getting coffee, going to slowly going towards the in this instance, it's not a situation where I don't know the sprint keys alt and not shift. Unless it is, and I just didn't know because there's no options to tell me that I'm aware of that sprint wasn't on shift for some magical reason, because shift to sprint should always be a thing. Just like control should be crouch, not fucking C. Fuck people that use C for crouch. Fuck them. But, I don't know. My complaints, I guess, would still be there, though. The lack of sprint, the very slow movement, the fact that it was PT for a brief moment, and fuck PT clones. I don't know what the game was really going for, story-wise? I'm guessing there has to be a story, because they wouldn't just teleport me out in a fucking forest with a crashed truck. To be continued. If it wasn't relating to plot, then, like, someone got in a car crash and someone died, and this person's a workaholic because their loved one, family, or fucking sibling or coworker died in a truck crash, and the funeral's there, and I don't know, they're suffering from something, and the mannequins are a representation of that, something symbolic, blah blah blah. I'd have to read the game store page, which I hadn't because I didn't spoil myself and yada. Blackout is a first-person survival horror. I wouldn't call it survival horror because there's no point in the game where you actually are at risk of death. Survival horror, I swear to God, is only the usable terminology if you are at risk of dying. Like, you know, puppet combo games, you know, you always have a chance of dying because the enemy exists and can kill you, so it's not survival horror. It is atmospheric horror, I would say. Developed by INNERVISION. The game is set inside a house. Not really, but it's set in various places in which terrible things have happened. You'll wander through gloomy corridors, explore every dead room, and get lost in an endless maze. In endless mazes. You're an office worker. While working on last documents in your house, started hearing strange sounds. You're pretty sure that you're alone there. After going to wash up, you got a message on your computer from an unknown user, and after some time, the lights mysteriously went out, and the night begins. Well, it doesn't explain the story then, except if you put the pieces together, I guess. But my complaints, I'd say, still are valid. One, unoptimization because it's Unreal Engine. Not because of the unoptimization by the developer, I'd argue. But just the whole frame rate cap thing that people always have to fucking add if they're using this engine. Fuck the Unreal Engine, to be frank. If you use it Unity or the Godot engine or something, I mean, maybe it'll be shittier in terms of coding or development. I wouldn't know the difference. All I know is whenever I play an Unreal Engine game, it's always the same thing of the Unreal Engine wants every fucking ounce of my fucking GPU unless the developer knows ahead of time and tells the fucking engine, no, do not steal the user's GPU unnecessarily, only take what you fucking need. It really annoys me because, you know, my task my job being to play games, and I run into this same trope so frequently, it just becomes annoying. Just as much as my nose getting itchy every time I record or whatnot is also annoying. And baby crying noises is annoying. But yeah, the story is clearly in pieces. Something about the truck, there's something about it, but it's so vague that it's, you know, probably up to interpretation mostly. But the forest looked nice. I don't know if that was royalty free or if someone made a little sandbox, or not, a little forest area. It was a nice level design in the forest, but otherwise it was just like, the house was cool too, well designed, if not royalty free. I don't think so. But I don't think you'd need to clutter the kitchen with plates of toast repeatedly. That'd be like a tiny comical little nitpick. It's like you look around, it's just like plates of pizza and a table set for 3. Was that like maybe the table set for 3 or 2 or 4 was meant to be a hint to the story that there used to be 4 people living in that house and 3 of them are missing? Maybe? Because there's clearly a plate with food and a fork. I don't know who the fuck would use a fork on pizza, but the fact remained, unless I'm overanalyzing a table with food on it, it's a dude living alone with a table set for 4 with pizza and toast while making a French loaf of bread, or maybe Italian loaf of bread, get stale on the counter. I don't even know where I was going with this fucking tangent now. Being sick and tired doesn't help. Where was I going with it? I don't know. So like, let's just try to break it down a little bit more. This video is becoming way too long. We went from a house to a person talking to us about a chemical plant thing, which led to nowhere. We didn't go to a chemical plant. I guess that's what the whole to be continued thing is about. And if we're going to explore the plant or what the fuck's wrong with the plant, the story is not completely wrapped up because it said to be continued, so there's more to tell or more to elaborate so we understand it better. Something about a chemical plant. And then we're in our minds, I guess, medication references, because we're tight-roping in our fucking mind. And then a PT moment. And then the most pointless of it was being at work. And our task is to slowly go in the kitchen, grab a cup of coffee, slowly go back to our office, drink the coffee, grab a binder, and then slowly walk back in the exact same fucking direction where nothing happens to go to the exit for the game to end. And that's one other thing. Oh god, my nose is itchy. Fuck me. Is I paid $2 for this game. I guess you could... It made it feel like... But since I said to be continued, it made it feel like a demo. But being that I've played it for 30-40 minutes, and maybe $2 is fine. But if you're saying to be continued in a sequel? Like Blackout 2 sort of thing? It's just kind of weird, because then it's like... I'm not complaining about the price tag, but it's just the thing that it's like you pay money for a product that you say to be continued. Like, it's understandable, like, say, if you pay money to, like, say, buy Resident Evil 7, and then you also buy Resident Evil 8. But when I pay for an indie game, and it's not even a completed game, are you trying to make this into a series or something? It leads me to question a lot of things when it's like you pay for a game and the game is not finished. It's not early access type finished, but it's an incomplete story. So I bought a game with a story that wasn't complete. Makes it almost feel like a little bit of a rip-off unless you're going to add free expansions to this. So I don't know, I think it maybe leads to an important question of why pay money for a game that isn't done. It just feels a little disingenuous. Because in the store page, for instance, you pay for $2. It doesn't say anything about it being in multiple parts. The game store page does not advertise it as being a multi-part series. So, to be frank, as it says here, important note, the game focuses on exploration and builds tension slowly to create a deeper and more meaningful experience. Its story is unveiled through surreal imaging and subtle environmental details. Be mindful that it is a difficult game in unconventional ways. What? Is this just lip service? What the fuck you talking about difficult? I mean, the platforming, okay, sure, because you made my fucking vision like I'm on fucking goddamn having a fever high or some fucking shit. Like I snorted cocaine first and then had a dream where they expected me to be on a tightrope while being fucking high off my mind. That's the only part that's difficult. So let me throw some real talk here as I begin to sort of focus my mind on these important questions. I've never had a situation, I don't think, where I paid for a game, an indie game, not a AAA game. Let's keep that separation out there. An indie game that you paid for that isn't even fucking complete. And again, it's not early access complete. It is just implying that this is a standalone product that you made a person pay for, but then when you get to the end of it, it's not even complete. It's not the end. It's to be continued. So I paid for a game that's not even done. That feels scummy more than anything else, because the store page does not even mention that this is a multi-part series. That it is just one part of, other games. It's not like that fucking tar game. What the fuck was that? Mickey Mouse fucking tar-ass old-fashioned game that came out in multiple parts. Like in that, it at least said, episode 1, episode 2, episode 4, episode 5. In this, it's just saying Blackout. And it doesn't say anything about there being a part 2. It's just, hey, you paid $2, you get a game. So you'd come to think or expect that you'll play a game from start to finish. And this is, you play a game and it's very slow fucking paced. And then you get to an end and it says, to be continued. So it just feels like it doesn't feel right. I'm not able to think of the right words to put it, but being that you don't advertise it's a multi-part series and you paid for a game, typically when a person pays for a game, or like if it's a free game, then people obviously wouldn't fucking bitch about it. And again, I'm not complaining about using $2 fucking on this game, not asking for a refund. I don't give a fuck about $2. But the transaction of money for a indie game, I think it should at least be common sense to have the expectation that the game you're buying is finished, that whatever you're buying is wrapped up. I'm just not thinking I should be wrong in this thought process, right? I don't think I've ever bought an indie game that it wasn't complete. Or it's like, hey, let's say I bought Power Drill Massacre, but as soon as I got to the Sugar Tunnel, the game says to be continued after already paying $5 for Power Drill Massacre. Like, you pay for a fucking Puppet Combo game, for instance. Just one example. Imagine if you paid for a Puppet Combo game and halfway through the game it said to be continued. And you'd be like, well, I paid $5 for this. What do you mean to be continued? I paid $5. Where's the ending? Where's the fucking ending? It's the same logic to this. That analogy or example, I think, would make people that were like, Neco, what are you talking about? I think you should understand what I'm talking about now. You don't tell a person to pay you money to play your game if it doesn't wrap everything up. And you don't advertise on a game store page that it's a multi-part series. Because then it means if I'm wanting the whole story, which I frankly don't give a fuck about because it barely exists, because I could wrap up what the fuck happens here, and it's all left up to fucking interpretations. It's not story heavy, let's be frank here. You told me to buy money, to buy a game in which you could say to be continued, and then you could release another game and call it Blackout 2, and then ask for another $2, and at the end of Blackout 2 you say to be continued, then it just leaves the question, when the fuck is it over? It's only over when you say it's over, so you keep paying money if you want to continue? It just rubs me the wrong way. If it's free, it wouldn't matter as much. Like, oh, hey, to be continued. Okay, sure. But it's just because it's a transaction, whatever the cost, it doesn't fucking matter. But since it's being sick really fucking sucks. I feel like I'm just rambling too much, but I think everyone should know what the fuck I'm talking about. Since there's a transaction, there should be more transparency with it not even being a completed game. Like, it's just part one of who knows what the fuck. Because then it just means, oh, it's to be continued. So I paid money for an incomplete game. Fuck it, whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling. Fix all this shit. At least advertise that you're going to pay for Blackout and it doesn't even have an ending. You paid for a game in which, if you want to know the ending, if you give that much of a fucking shit, you're going to have to probably hand out more money. Unless the developer is going to be that kind of person, at the very least, that makes it so Blackout, this is part one, but if you paid for the game, they'll release Blackout expansion or Blackout, part two in the same store page. I'm doubtful, because the store page makes it sound like it's complete. Like, this is a full game. But it doesn't end. There's no ending, so it's incomplete. You don't pay for a game that you don't advertise as early access. You don't advertise as a multi-part series. You're basically advertising it being a full, completed game, but that's clearly a lie if it ends with a to be continued, is, I guess, my direct too long don't read point. So you should really fucking change that, because if you disagree, tell me why in the comments. But I think I'm at least right on this assessment here. But I'm just so fucking out of it today from just feeling off, feeling sick. My nose is shit, my sinuses are shit, my head fucking, I got a headache and shit, and I'm trying to make worthwhile commentary, and I'm probably fucking failing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I think it's scummy. Developer, you gotta take these fucking notes down. 1, the on-optimization, frame rate cap. Fucking 3, I don't know. Make it so hitting escape means I can change things in the options. Add an options thing. 4, advertise and be more honest with your game in the store page that it's not fucking complete, that's a multi-part series, or you're paying for a game that doesn't actually end. That's scummy. Fix those 5 or whatever things and we'll be cool. Otherwise, I don't know, I'm just a fucking random person with suggestions, feedback, and constructive criticism. I think it's scummy. I very much disagree with it. And I hope you fucking learn, or at least take my suggestions to heart and not as an insult, and don't get all, you're just an asshole, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Either I'm going to stop rambling. I probably need to take another nap. But I hope you enjoyed, both either for commentary, for my rant, for my rambling, for the gameplay. Even though it's incomplete, I don't see myself obviously buying any sequels from this. But it doesn't really sit well in my stomach knowing that, it's just an incomplete game. If it was said early access and the game is a work in progress, sure. Understandable. But it's advertised as a complete game. It bugs me. It's scummy. I don't like it. But I'm just repeating myself. So yeah, let's just end here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, that notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.